Hello everyone, today is May 5th, 2020, and I'm here to do our daily check-in, so let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. Okay. So I hope everyone is doing well for today. So let's go ahead and get straight into the reading. Dear Spirit, Source and Universe, and all the powers that may be, please use me as a clear channel to receive the most truthful and accurate information in regards to the masculines and feminines. Please remove all ego from this reading so I could use discernment, so I can interpret messages clearly and accurately. Please bless this reading. Dear Spirit, what is the energy of the masculines and feminines, and what is their energy towards each other? What is the current overall energy of our masculines and feminines, and what is their energy towards each other? Thank you, Spirit. For masculines, we have the world, but it's in reverse. So I really feel like masculines are really disconnected from the world. Perhaps they're not really spending so much time on the internet or on social media. I really feel like, they're a little bit more retracted and a little bit more in their solitude. That's the feeling that I'm getting. I feel like this masculine is, yet to make a decision. So yesterday I saw that masculines were at a crossroads, and I feel like today they just want to be left alone. Okay, I feel that this masculine is wanting to be in a hermit situation where they're doing some deep reflection, okay, but they need to be left alone. That's the feeling I'm getting. And towards the feminine, we have the garden and the gate. So I really feel like wherever the masculine is, whether or not they are with the feminine or, or with the karmic, or maybe perhaps they're by themselves, I feel that it feels safer to just be alone. Okay, it's safer to feel that they're in the place that they're currently situated in this now moment. I feel that this masculine is currently working on themselves. I feel like this masculine really needs some time, and for now, wherever they're at, it just feels comfortable. That's the feeling that I'm getting. With the feminines, we have hostilities, but it's in reverse. So feminines, I feel that, if you are feeling a little hostile, I feel like, you've taken a breather, okay? I feel like you're relaxing, you're trying to, chill out, That's the feeling I'm getting. When it comes to love and making a choice, I also feel like, you're not going to push the situation. I feel like, you two are taking a step back. So both masculines and feminines, you're in a very similar energy. And towards the masculine, we have 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael, but it's in reverse. So feminines, you need to work on your heart chakra today, because I feel that it is blocked. I feel like it's a defense mechanism, where ego is, kind of playing your energies, when it comes to masculine, because the masculine isn't really choosing you, and because, they're not, with you in a physical sense. I feel like feminines, you're protecting your heart by blocking it. That's the feeling I'm getting. It's like, if you're not like in union with your masculine, you feel a certain way, and you're not going to really work on a situation. You're not going to fight it either. So I feel like it's like you're almost giving up, but you just should really work on opening up your heart and really learn to love yourself first, so that you can have unconditional love. That's the feel I'm getting with the feminines. So let's go ahead and see what is the underlying energy with the masculines and feminines. What is the underlying energy between the masculine and feminine? What is the underlying energy, please, Spirit? Masculines' emotions are running high. So, I feel like their emotions are at a peak. That's why they are, kind of like in solitude. I feel like, they're taking a step back. And we have a full moon in Scorpio within a couple of days, guys, okay? So it starts around today. This is when, the energies ramp up for, the full moon. And I feel like that's what's going on, because the masculines, they can't handle their feelings right now. That's the feeling I'm getting. And towards you, feminine, we have adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. So I feel that this masculine is really working on themselves by keeping themselves stuck in wherever home environment that they're in. I feel like it just feels safe. Masculines, they're just really protecting themselves also, very much like how the feminines are protecting themselves. Okay, now with the feminines, we have conclusions are within reach. I feel like feminines, you have concluded that you are really blocking yourself by being hostile, being, defensive, being overly emotional, possibly a little bit of anger, okay, and I really feel like that because you work yourself up in that particular energy, it's not doing you any justice. So I feel that, for the most part, feminines, you have released this hostile energy. Okay, and you've come into the awareness around the full moon. So, I feel like feminines, you're really going to be working on yourself today. I feel like you've come to realize about how you really work on your personal energies when you're really thinking about connecting with your masculine. That's the feel I'm getting, okay? And towards the masculine, have faith in your dreams. So feminines, have faith, okay, that your masculine, okay, is really opening up their heart, and, feminines, I feel like, you're blocking yourself. You need to have faith. Just because the masculine isn't with you in a 3D doesn't mean that they're not. Okay, they're with you in the 5D, so really connect to your higher self and with your masculine in the 5D, okay? That's what I'm seeing. So let me go ahead and check the masculine's energy towards the feminine. How are they currently thinking of you, feminine? How are they feeling? What is it that this masculine wants to do? What are they wanting to do about the situation? What are the actions? What is their challenge? And what is their outcome? How we have 5 of Wands. So masculines are they're really conflicted. That's why I feel like emotionally they're tapped out. They're disconnecting from the world. They could have like a little argument going on with someone in their physical environment, okay? This could be at work. It could be with karmic situations. That's why I feel like, they're just keeping still. It's not like a go time for this masculine, because I really feel like they're still working on themselves or with other people or a specific individual. I also see that this masculine is wanting to give you some sort of offer. This could be a simple text message. It's something really small, and they're really hopeful. I feel like this masculine is really healing themselves. Okay, they're wishing. So feminines, pay attention, to your heart and connect with your masculine in the 5D, because I really feel like this masculine is really thinking of you. Okay. I feel that this masculine's ready to get out of this separation. They're healing from a third party breakup, okay? And they just feel like they can't really move forward right now. That's the feel I'm getting. I feel like it's because of a third party, and they know that you want the truth. This masculine, they want to tell you the truth, feminines, but they're not ready to tell you just yet, because when they tell you the truth, you're going to be asking all kinds of questions, right? So this masculine is just keeping to themselves right now. That's the feeling I'm getting, okay? They're really reminiscing of the past. They know that this is a past life connection, and they're still grieving. They're still brokenhearted over, a third party, and they realize that there's a lot of awareness coming to this masculine about their choices and decisions. That they had bad karma, okay? This masculine realizes that they had bad karma, and they have to release anything that is toxic or no longer serving them. That's what I'm seeing. And then this masculine's ready to give you an offer in the physical. So this masculine is really working on themselves, feminines, okay? That's the feel I'm getting. Right now, they're super emotional. They just want to keep to themselves. They don't want to answer any questions. So if you're trying to pry any kind of answers out of your masculine, I don't think it's a good time to do it, okay, feminines? Especially if you're in communication or contact with your masculine. The masculine knows that they have to change, but they're just staying in their house or wherever they're at because it's comfortable. They need a timeout. That's the feeling that I'm getting, okay? So how are they thinking about you? We have a 7 of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. So this masculine knows they need a plan, because if they made plans in the past, it never worked. That's what they're thinking. So how are they feeling? We have 2 of Cups in reverse. So this masculine feels that it's not time to offer a relationship, because this masculine knows they need to change. So if the masculine needs time to change, feminines, give them that time. That's why I see that your heart chakra is all blocked up. You're just afraid of getting hurt, but just know the masculine is actually working on themselves. They know that they need to change. They're getting super emotional. Okay, and they're just really disconnecting themselves from the internet, from social media. They don't want to connect with anyone right now. That's the feel I'm getting, even though that today is Cinco de Mayo, right? Maybe they're having a bottle at home by themselves, having tequila shots, right? they're having their own little Corona party, but anyway. So, what is it that they want to do? Yeah, we have here 9 of Pentacles. This masculine just wants to be alone. They want to be single. They just want to take care of themselves. It's not that they don't want to be in a relationship, I just feel like this masculine just needs to be left alone. Okay, feminines? That's the energy that I'm seeing. So what are the actions is this masculine going to take? We have here 5 of Swords. So you're a masculine, okay, feminines. If you're in communication and you're talking to your masculine, they might come off as a little rude and a prick and a little bit of a jerk, okay? That's what I'm seeing. They're willing to cut everyone off. They're just not in the mood, and any kind of little snide remark is going to set them off, and that's going to really cut you guys, from really communicating with each other. It's just, it's not a good day for communication. That's the feel I'm getting. Feminines, I see that you're trying to get out of this hostility, but you've reached a conclusion that if the masculine isn't ready to speak, you're not going to, press the masculine's buttons, right? Now, some of you might, okay? Some of you got a little bit of fire in your chart, so, kind of refrain from that. But I really feel like this masculine, they're changing, and today their energy isn't so great. So what is their challenge? We have Four of Pentacles. Their challenge is to let go. Okay, let go of being a rude ass. Okay. They're just holding back. They're, they're not even opened. They're really like rigid and really recluse today. Feminines, if you want a relationship, today is not a day to be asking for one, okay? I don't see it happening for this masculine, at least not today. So what's the outcome? We have here Knight of Pentacles. They're going to take their time though, okay, friends? So even though that the masculine isn't ready to open up their arms, and offer, an invite over to their house, it's not that they don't want you. It's just sometimes masculines need a timeout. They just want to be left alone, just like the feminines. Feminines sometimes, you just don't want to talk to anybody. You're on your head, you're on your fields, and you just want to be alone. So does the masculine. So I really feel like this masculine wants to be left alone. But I definitely see that they're coming back. It's just today is not that day. They're avoiding a change or a transformation. That's why this masculine knows that adjustments are required when it comes to you. They know that they need to change, but this masculine isn't ready to work on it, okay? They just want to be lazy. They just want to work on themselves, feminines, okay? It has nothing to do with you. They just want their own, space, okay, if that makes sense. Because this masculine has reached some sort of epiphany or clarity about themselves, right? That, they're just taking the easy way out. They've made some sort of decision, okay, that they're just going to be selfish. Dang, masculines today, they're like, they don't give a okay, like they're just all about themselves today, feminines, okay? I don't know what else to say. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. So feminines, that's why you're a little bit blocked up. So let's go ahead and see, what is your energy towards your masculine? How are you currently thinking of your masculine? How are you feeling? What is it that you want to do? What are you going to do about the situation? What is your challenge? And what is your outcome? Wow. Feminines, okay, I see here the High Priestess, so okay. This is actually okay because right now masculines aren't ready for a physical reunion, even a conversation. So have this conversation with yourself, okay, and connect to your masculine in the 5D, okay? Use your, spiritual sense to really connect, through telepathy. That is what I'm feeling, because I see that, your masculine is who you desire. You wish that you could be with your masculine. Masculine, they might be drinking, okay? I feel like whoever this masculine is that I've been channeling for the past couple of days, this masculine drinks, okay? They might like the liquor a little bit too much. They like to drink wine, okay? That's what I'm seeing. Some wine. Honestly, I feel like they can finish the whole bottle by themselves, okay? And I see that, feminines, you can't really make up your mind, okay? You really want the truth, especially from your masculine, about what's going on. And I feel like, feminines, you're really talking to your friends. You're like, hey, Stacy, I've been, really thinking about my masculine. I try to reach out to him, but, he isn't saying anything. He says one thing and he does another. And then, your Stacy was like, well, what are you going to do? Well, I don't know. Feminines, you're drinking too. So not only does the masculine drink, so do you. So both you guys have something in common, right? you know, feminines, you know, but, you know, I feel like, you know, that's why, you know, you are, you know, blocking your heart chakra because you're not getting any traction coming from your masculine. But Spirit is saying to have faith, okay? Have faith in your dreams. This is just a temporary, you know, situation. Because why? You're not receiving the communication coming from your masculine. And, you know, you're trying to heal. You know, more than anything, you don't want to be separated from your masculine. You really want to be with your masculine. But I feel that, feminine, you're trying to release, you know, being codependent and attached to your divine other. Okay? You're feeling needy. You know, you're feeling a little bit obsessed. You want to control the situation. And you realize that, you know, nothing comes out of it when you're hostile. Okay? Being controlling, you know, giving the masculine ultimatum, you know, or just, you know, just really retaliating. Okay, that's the feel I'm getting. You know, feminines, I feel like you just need to be more feminine and be more gentle and not argue with the masculine, especially if you guys are communicating. So I really feel like this is for a group of you who are in like communication. Okay, you guys have been talking or have been slowly coming to, you know, communicating. But I feel like you guys talk, okay? And you feel like, you know, when is this gonna take off the ground? And I also see that, you know, you feel like, you know, you missed an opportunity. Here you are, you know, perhaps, friends, you're trying to cut out the alcohol, okay? I feel like you drink too much. You can't think straight. You're like, you know, F this, you know, this liquor isn't doing for me, you know. I need to be clear-minded. I really need to, you know, screw my head on straight. That's the feel I'm getting. Because I see that you're really nostalgic. You know, you're really thinking about the past and how good things were. But I see that, you know, you're wondering, when are you going to have a commitment? And you feel like, you know, maybe masculines have a commitment elsewhere because they're not with you right now. Okay? They're not with you, and you're just wondering, when is this, you know, thing going to end? When is the masculine going to release their situation so they can come forward towards you? Okay? And you feel like maybe you're overcritical. Maybe you're reflecting on how strong you come across towards your masculine. That's the feel I'm getting, and you're trying to find that strength. Okay? Yeah, that's kind of weird. That girl holds her hands up like I do. That's weird. You know, I really feel like, feminines, you know, you're trying to find the strength, okay, to really get out of this worry, you know, like having sleepless nights, being all in your head, you know, just stressing out, you know, possibly over nothing, but it's over, like, you know, third-party situations, okay? You just don't want to be in your head about it anymore. You want to cut it out. And I see that, you know, you're going to just take a step back. You're not even going to plan for anything. You're, like, trying to just let things go, right? Because you have the key. You know that, you know, it's going to take a little bit of patience before you get, you know, to where both you and your masculine can have a home together, where you guys can be together, you know, things like that. Because I really feel like this masculine is separated from you, feminines. Okay, they're not with you in a physical sense. I feel like they have a separate house from you. Okay, and you guys are talking, but in kind of like separation. Masculines, they decided to, like, just disconnect from social media, not really text too much, and don't overreact, feminines, okay? The masculine isn't doing anything. They're in, like, seclusion time, okay? They don't want to talk to anybody. They're not even in the mood. They're, you know, so if you're thinking that, you know, the masculine is, you know, has like a new side piece, or they're just talking to someone, they're not, okay? They're being selfish. They're keeping to themselves. They don't even want to talk to anyone, okay? So feminines, you know, just have faith, okay? It's just one of those days. Yeah, because you're thinking, you're fantasizing, you're trying to see what is the masculine up to. I haven't heard from him. What are they doing? They're not even on social media. And you're just, your mind is churning, right? You're like, what are they doing? That's obsessive thinking, feminines. Okay, you're obsessing over your masculine, so you need to get out of this energy. Okay. Take a time out, look at this. Do you see this, feminines? There is a feminine in the woods looking at their masculine, see what the masculine is doing. But the masculine is just all by themselves, sitting in the woods, reflecting on themselves. And feminines, you're just curious, like, what are they, doing? Are they thinking about me? Like, you want to be, like, that much in their head? You need to stop. That's why feminines, you're like, oh my God, what is the masculine doing? What are they thinking? I think I want to, do something about it. Like, really? I mean, if it's that bad, you're just obsessed, okay? And you need to really work on yourself. You need to heal yourself, and perhaps you need, some counseling, okay? If it's that bad. So, feminines, if you're going this far, you need to check yourself, okay? It's not that bad. Yeah, you need to focus more on yourself, go out in nature, create beautiful new things, work on your career, work on you, work on beautifying yourself, things like that. Forget what the masculine is doing. Masculines is, really healing themselves, reflecting. When the time comes, the masculine will reach out and tell you they've missed you. Okay. In the meantime, feminines, don't over, do it with the masculine. Okay. Don't show the masculine that you're obsessed, needy, codependent, clingy, for attention. That kind of a thing. If the masculine was in the vibration, okay, to do it, they would. Okay? Same as you, feminine. If you're in this needy, clingy, codependent, do you want that from your masculine? Do you want your masculine to be clingy, codependent, and like bugging you, especially if you're working on healing yourself? You just want some space. So give your masculine some space, okay? I'm just calling it out. Because I see that you want to give your masculine something, okay? And you want a relationship, okay? You want a partnership. Feminines, what you want, the masculine isn't ready for right now. I'm just telling it to you right now, okay? I don't see it. You guys are not vibing in a similar frequency, okay? I know what you guys want, so do I. But we have to grant our masculines their space and time to work on themselves, okay? Let them come, because I see they're coming, but they're slow, okay? I mean, we can't do nothing about that. Today, they're just, thinking about themselves. So how are you thinking about the masculine? We have justice. You want balance. You want what's fair, okay? You feel like, maybe masculine wasn't fair to you. They were balancing out things with everyone else except for you. And masculines, they're thinking, whatever that they plan, nothing ever comes out. I feel like this masculine feels hopeless. Whatever they choose, whatever they pick, whatever they desire, never comes into fruition. That's why they're just not doing anything. They're surrendering. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. And feminines, you want something else. You want balance. Okay. Masculines, they're not in the energy of doing that. I feel like they're not aware of what you're wanting. I feel like they're trying to figure themselves out first. That's why they're super emotional. They don't know what to do or how to handle it. Okay. So how are you feeling, feminines? We have here the Lovers, but it's in reverse. Feminines, you're feeling like, the masculines didn't choose me. They chose a karmic situation. And look at this. Masculines, okay? They're not ready either. Both you guys are feeling the same. You feel like feminines, masculines is with somebody else, okay? They're shacking up with a karmic, okay? And masculines, they're sitting over here, yes, I ended the connection with you. I know that this is a spiritual connection, and I'm not feeling it. Okay, masculines is also not feeling it. So, what is it that you want? we have the Empress in reverse. Wow. You know, what I'm feeling, feminines, is that you want to work on yourself. You're not feeling very good. You're not feeling like an empress. You're not feeling abundant. You're not feeling like, you can nurture or just have like this aura of a true divine person, okay? You want to change because right now, you feel like, maybe your light is shining too bright. I really feel like, feminists, you have really worked on yourself, and you worked yourself up to a good point, okay? Maybe you're not completely perfect, but you know that you at least tried and you've really done the work, and it seems like you're just shining your bright light, brighter and brighter. And masculines, they seem to get dimmed away. You can't really see the masculine anymore because your light is too dang bright. And you're kind of wondering, is the masculine going to catch up? Are they going to shine as bright as I am? I feel like that's a little bit in your ego, Don't really compare or don't really worry about where you're at and where the masculine's at, Just view it and release it, okay? And really just focus on yourself, because the only person you can really control is you, feminine. Similar to the masculine, the only person that they can control is themselves, And I see that. They're really stubborn today. They're thinking about themselves, okay? They're holding back. They don't want to work. And, they're feeling lazy. I feel like it's couch potato day, okay? They don't want to do a damn thing. Okay, they just want to work on their own selves. They don't want to work on the connection. They don't want to work on nothing. Okay, now I'm not saying that they don't want to work on this partnership. Okay, it's gonna take a while. It's just today they want a hall pass. Okay, that's one thing. So, what actions do you want to take towards your masculine? Of course, you want to give your masculine your love. You want to say, hey, masculine, I love you. Do you want to take my cup? Because I feel like you're thirsty. Everybody's drinking it up, Oh my God. But I feel like, feminines, maybe you should detox, okay? Especially around the full moon. You're getting super emotional right now, okay? You're in your feels. I feel like, feminines, more than anything, don't try to drink, okay? Because if you start drinking around the full moon, you're going to be all in your head and you're going to be working yourself up even more. So drink water, okay? Drink water or some clear fluids. So what is your challenge? We have the Three of Cups. Wow. Your challenge is to celebrate. Go out and have some fun. I know that, we're very limited where we can go, but, just, I don't know, go out to the grocery store, get something, that makes you happy, as far as like food is concerned, not the wine. Because I think you're going to drown yourself in your sorrows if you get a bottle, okay? Like, get some kombucha or something like that, or just like some kefir, or I don't know, water is fine, okay? That's what I'm seeing. And finally, we have here the Star, but it's in reverse. So in the outcome, feminines, you feel like your wishes are not being fulfilled. You're gonna heal, okay? You're gonna try and find hope in this situation. That's why, feminines, your heart is tore up, okay? You need to open up your heart chakra, okay, and really open yourself up. Have faith in your dreams, okay? Feminines, like, really work on clearing your chakras. Like, as a matter of fact, I just recently got this kyanite, okay? It's a kyanite stone, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I love this this crystal, okay? I don't know if you guys can see. I wish it would. How do I focus? How do I do it? There you go. So this is black kyanite, okay? And I got it, guys, to do cord cutting, okay? So if you feel that you have some negative attachments or entities, black kyanite is strongly associated with the root chakra, okay? And kyanite is known to be clearing and balancing to all chakras. So this is a great balancing stone, okay? So if you're looking for a one stone, solution, black kyanite is the stone to get, okay, guys? It also repairs tears and holes in your chakras and aura, and it's used to unblock stagnant energy from your root chakra, and it's both grounding and energizing, and it's useful to open the lines of communication between people, especially in situations of conflict and misunderstanding. Guys, I was all over this hot mess right here. Okay, I was like, I need, this particular stone, so I got it, and I finally got it today. So, the way to use this, okay, not to kind of interfere with the reading, is that, you guys know that I had a situation with my throat, okay, and I really feel like there is attachment there, okay, and I'm not going to, voice out what it is, but, use your imagination. But I just was pulling this energy that is attached to my throat and just cutting it off, okay, and and releasing it back to the owner, okay, because there's a blockage in my throat chakra, okay. Also, if you have like any kind of ailments, if you feel like you're weighed really heavy, and your back hurts, right, you pull this energy and you cut it off, okay, and you release it back to whoever, okay. Also, you can use this to kind of clear your aura, okay, just kind of clear, and guys, I felt like a little bit froggy after like cutting out the energies, but after you have done the cutting, then you can place it back to where you have the ailment or where you were doing the cord cutting from, okay. Now you can do cord cutting from other people, you could do it from your heart, but just know you can't really cut the cord between you and your twin, okay. So you can cut them off energetically, but you'll always bring them back if you think about them, okay. So but anyways, here is this stone here, so I'm using it to heal, to patch up the hole of where I cut this energy from, okay. And then after that, you just kind of like flush it out, kind of like when you do Reiki, okay. So when you do Reiki, you do this, and then you place your energy wherever, right, and then when you're done, you just remove that energy out, okay. Similar to how this stone works. So awesome stone if you guys are interested, okay. It's called black kyanite, if you guys are wondering what it is, and I absolutely love it, okay. So I'm using it for myself so I can be grounded, so I can work on clearing my chakras, and if there's any holes or any kind of attachments that's attaching to my energy, because I realize I'm a public figure, and there's I absorb a lot of people's energy, and to cut off people's energy I have to like do a cleanse every day, okay. I've come to realize that that's possibly the reasons why my throat chakra is really blocked up, okay. I need to do cleansing more often, okay. Before I probably wasn't cleansing my energy as much as I should, so I'm doing whatever it takes to clear my energy. So feminines, I really feel that you are hopeful, you're praying, okay, that you know, you can get some sort of wisdom, you know, from this situation dealing with your masculine. And I also see that, you know, maybe you're going to practice self-love, loving more on yourself, okay? Because I feel that because the masculine isn't really coming forward towards you, you're really blocking your heart, okay? That's what I'm saying. Now, feminines, you know, if you feel like you really need to heal your heart, you can use this black kyanite for healing, okay? You know, use the stone for healing. Also, you know, if you have like this stone right here, okay? This is a rose quartz. I just picked it off of my dang crystal grid, but I'll put it back. You know, just rub this crystal, you know, around your heart, you know. And if you can, you know, you can just stick it, you know, in your bra, you know, and, you know, and just feel this heart energy really work on your heart chakra, okay? You can use pink, purple, amethyst, okay, and also green, okay, green stones. Okay, so moving on, let's see what else. You know, friends, you know, I feel like, you know, you want truth and clarity from your masculine. You know, you feel like masculines are playing a game with you, and I feel you're sick and tired of it, right? You know, because the masculine isn't really communicating. You know, friends, if the masculine isn't communicating, now is not the time to really get communication from your masculine. Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. Just hold off to another day. And I truly feel like this is for those who are in actual communication. So let's go ahead and see. Okay, what does your masculine want to say to you right now, feminine? What is it that they want to communicate to you right now? What does the masculine want to say to you, feminine? Okay. What is it that they want to say? You are always around me. I just need my space. Please don't take it personal. What did I say? It's like you're always around the masculine, and I feel like this is for, you know, a group of you who are in contact or communication with your masculine. They just need a hall pass, okay? I feel like you're like, you know, overbearing your energy over your masculine, okay? I think of you every day. That is how much I love you. So just know, feminines, you know, your masculine really thinks about you. They definitely do love you, okay? I didn't mean to hurt you, you know. If they came off as a bit of a prick, okay, they didn't mean to hurt you. They just needed their space. You just need to honor it, okay? You know, give your masculine some freedom. You don't have to be with them 24/7, right? I never knew what love was until I met you. So this masculine knows that this is a different love connection. Sometimes I feel like you don't listen to me, and I really feel like, feminines, maybe you don't. You know, I feel like you're all over your masculine, and you're only, you know, like focusing on your needs, your desires, you know. But what about the masculines? You need compromise, okay? You guys need to talk about these things, okay? So you guys can feel balanced, so that you guys aren't pushing each other away or running away from the connection, you know. You are special to me. I just want you to know that. So just know, feminines, you know, your masculine really feels that you are very special. Just know that, okay? Accept it. Just because you can't, you know, hear from your masculine for a day doesn't mean they're up to no good, okay? Because, feminines, that's what I'm feeling. I feel like, you know, you can't really trust your masculine. If you can't trust your masculine, you know, are you trusting of yourself? You know? Are you staying stuck in a relationship where you're codependent on your masculine's energy? Let them go. Let them be free. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. So let me go ahead and pull a message here. Let's see. What is it that you guys need to know? What am I feeling? Let me pull something. Let's do a surrender card, okay? What is it that you guys need to surrender to? Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Oh my god. Dear Spirit, what is it that the masculines and feminines need to surrender to at this time? What are the energies of the masculines and feminines? What is it that they need to surrender to at this time? What is it that they need to surrender to? Thank you, Spirit. Surrender fear, okay? Let go of fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. You know, masculine, surrender fear, okay? If you're fearful of this connection, why? You know, just go in little baby steps, you know. There's nothing to be afraid of. You know, that's what I'm seeing. And surrender to your intuition. Tune in to your inner voice and be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. So masculines, I feel like, you know, you're really stable, you're really grounded. Now is to tap into your spiritual side, you know, tap into your knowing, your intuition, and also surrender to this fear, okay? And one more, surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent a burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. So masculines, you know, surrender. And feminines, if you're watching this and you're in communication with your masculine, just give your masculine rest, okay? Don't bog them, give them time, you know, so they can like have a hall pass, okay? Feminines. Surrender obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help you bring clarity or even solve the problem. I can't make this stuff up, guys, okay? Today, you know, the feminines, you're really obsessing over your masculine, obsessing about what they're doing, who they're talking to, you know, what they're up to. You need to get out of it, okay? If you're in that vibration or that energy, you're not really loving yourself and you're not loving your masculine. You're not unconditionally loving them, okay? Because if you unconditionally love them, you wouldn't be obsessing over it, okay? So stop it, okay? Y'all need some work, okay? Surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take off the pressure and simultaneously nurture you. Feminines, okay? Surrender to receiving support and love, okay? It's one thing that you're giving, but learn to receive. Okay, stop trying to do so much, trying to control the situation, control the masculine, you know, trying to see what they're up to, you know, acting as if, you know, you're all, you know, divine and stuff like that, when in fact, you know, you need to check yourself, okay? Be in the energy of receiving, because this masculine is retracting. They're not in the energy of giving. Okay, so if the masculine isn't giving, give them space so that they can give back towards you. Not only that, disconnect your energy so that you can also be receiving from the universe from another source. And take it, you know, as it comes. You know, be in the flow, you know. You have to be in that vibrational energy of attracting or be in alignment with your masculine. So you just need to let go, okay? And finally, surrender your fear of change. Exactly. And guys, you know, I just had like this meditation, okay, session before I did this reading, that I was riding a horse bareback. Okay, this was back when I felt like I was an Indian, like an Indian consort, like an Indian princess, you know, and I was able to ride a horse bareback, guys. And I'm like, that shit's hard as hell. I must have some strong legs. And lately I've been thinking about, like, you know, strengthening up my legs, you know, because we're in quarantine, and mama needs to toughen them bad boys up, right? Surrender your fear of change, feminines, okay? The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat this affirmation: I have faith that all is well. This is a perfect ending to this reading. Why? Because in the very beginning, okay, Spirit is saying, have faith in your dreams, okay? Your heart chakra is upside down. You are blocked up, feminines. Open your heart, okay? Open your heart to receive love. You're not in the vibration of opening up your heart. You're actually blocking yourself by having this obsessive thinking. You need to release it and let go and go with the flow, okay? So I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. Let me know what you think. Thank you again for all your comments, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I provide daily guidance messages here for the collective. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can visit me on my website. It's www.scorpiomoonintuition.com, and you can also follow me on IG as Scorpio Moon Intuition. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.